Hi, welcome to GEUS and Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Duke, and thanks for GEUS for hosting us and letting me visit with all our great kids we got here at Greenville High School. And we got a big show today, producer Matt, and I'm ready to get it started. And so right off the bat is one of our outstanding power lifters, just a great all-around student and athlete. So Madi, introduce yourself to our Lion family.
I'm Madison Coyle, and I am from Greenville.
Yes.
I'm a senior this year, and I'm going to Commerce next year for college.
Going to A&M Commerce, that's exciting. And so, so you're involved in a lot of different stuff. So I know you've been here before, but this particular show, we're focused on powerlifting. And so, talk about that. A big meet coming up next week.
This week, actually.
Oh, it is this week.
Yes, it's Thursday, and it's in Pine Tree. It's regionals, so I'm very excited for it.
There we go. And so to make it to regionals, kind of what's that process like?
So to make it to regionals, you have to be in the top 12 to qualify. So I was in I think I was in 8th
so
place.
Out of the entire region, so you're sitting in 8th right now. So you got to bulk it up and really pull and lift and all that. But anyway, that's exciting. So that's how long have you been powerlifting?
This is my first year.
What? So I know you're involved in FFA. I bet it's that country strong that they talk about all the time. I really do, Matt. I think it is. And so, talk about it. So you just kind of have started, and so what's allowed you to be so good so fast?
I think just lifting in the weight room with volleyball and everything, I always tried to push myself a little bit more. And then I was like, you know what, let's try it. So I tried it and not horrible at it. So
see, it is country strong. So
yeah.
It's a thing, I believe. And so, but yeah, we kind of believe in our year-round strength conditioning programs and all that, and how it's paid off right now.
It has.
Good luck. I know y'all are going, I think, to weigh in this week and then lifting on Thursday at whatever time the show starts. But good luck to that. And
Thank you.
All right. So outside of powerlifting, you're involved. Let's just kind of talk about some things, ag, whatever. Let's talk about some other things you got going on that you really love.
So I'm the FFA president, and we had our Monday meeting this week, or we had it yesterday. We had our February meeting this week, and we made strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So are those? So y'all just kept them all? I don't see any producer Matt.
Well,
anyway, I won't hold it personal. Yes,
okay.
I will. Okay, but no, yeah. So I know so much stuff going on. What about the spring? What kind of FFA things you got going?
So we have our CDEs coming up, which is our career development events, which on those we go and we practice one specific thing. So this year I'm judging wildlife, and so you pretty much learn all about how to judge certain things. So last year I did wool judging, and you had to figure out the yield and everything, and that was confusing to me because I had no idea what I was talking about.
I'm not sure what we're talking about. So but no, that's really great program, and I know it's and it's fun, but it's competition and all that stuff. And so good luck. I know that's such a great program here at Greenville High School, and Ms. Thompson and all of them do such a good job. And so good luck in those and all that. So senior year, we talk about there's a lot of last first or first last and all that stuff. And so I know that kind of feels a little different, but talk about that. We got prom and graduation coming up. So how's that different for you as a senior?
So I haven't been to prom. I know some people have with dates and stuff, but I'm very excited for that. I haven't gone dress shopping, which I need to, I know, but.
Hey, that's something y'all make sure y'all see. I know there'll be pictures and everything, so make sure we'll check that out. So, but no, that's fun. And you talked about A&M Commerce, I guess, after graduation. You already kind of have those plans.
I do.
Well, shoot. Well, we're not trying to run you off yet. But I know it's getting close, and I'm a dad of a senior, and so I know it's it is exciting, but I'm also kind of a little nervous and a little sad and all that. We're gonna miss y'all, man.
I know.
So, looking forward to great things that you're gonna do. What are you gonna study? Do you know yet?
Animal science.
Animal science. Look at there. See right there. There's the ag at work, and
I know.
It's gonna just continue paying off for you. We'll keep doing great things in it. Well, let's throw out a couple of just random favorites we talked about. What, just your favorite food? You say, I got to go get something. What's your favorite?
Favorite food? Probably chicken.
Chicken? And you can't hardly go wrong with chicken. I mean, there's fried chicken. Where's a great chicken spot?
Either Chick-fil-A or
Chick-fil-A counts, I guess. If you ask Miss Duke, it does. I mean,
it does.
It does. Anyway, so they got good chicken. You know, I don't know, I'm a little more of a Chicken Express or something.
Hey,
like
that's my second choice.
Anyway, we're just throwing out shouts all over the Greenville right now. But anyway, so finishing up, great luck. You know, good job or good luck. All of those things combined at regional powerlifting.
Thank you.
With all the ag things, any of that. Shout out to anybody else, family. Right quick.
My parents for getting me where I am.
Absolutely right. And what about another teacher? We like to give a good shout out to all of our teachers besides ag. I know we
besides
love them,
ag. Okay. Probably Miss Austin. She's helped me a lot with getting my applications out there and my scholarships and everything.
She does,
so
she's in so many different things.
She is
helping into high school, and so we appreciate that. Well, all right. So if you're going to be hanging out somewhere in Greenville, you and your friends or whatever, where are y'all likely to be?
Bottle Cap Alley.
There you go. That's a good place too, and another one of our local places that we like to support here. And so, all right, last thing, and I kind of know because you've been on the show before. Maddie, are you a fist bumper or a high fiver?
Fist bumper.
Fist bumper right there. If you see Maddie out there doing all the great
Actually,
things.
no, I'm not. I'm a high fiver.
Are you a high fiver?
I don't know why.
Just rewind that.
Yeah.
Maybe you're both, because that happens sometimes too. But right now we're in a high five mood. So if you see Maddie out there, you better catch her before she graduates. Doing lots of things. Give her a high five. She's a great kid.
For more than a year now, the GEUS Roundup program has helped neighbors in need by you giving just a little. We still need your help to help those who need it, and there are 3 ways you can choose to participate. 1. Commit to rounding up your bill to the nearest dollar and donating 1 cent to 99 cents per month. 2. Choose a recurring set amount contribution. 3. Choose a one-time set amount contribution. The GEUS Roundup program is easy to participate in and has the ability to make a huge impact on someone else in our community. Your ability to help is the only thing that matters.
Hey, welcome back to Coach's Corner. I've got another one of our outstanding high school athletes here at Greenville, and can't wait to introduce you and talk about all the things you got going on. But another one of our regional bound power lifters. Dillon, introduce yourself to our Greenville fans.
I'm Dillon Bobbitt, a junior in Greenville High School, and I do powerlifting and varsity soccer.
Powerlifting, soccer, man, that's a lot of stuff going on right there. And so, I almost tried to make you a senior already. Let me know that you're just a junior coming back. So that's good, man. And so here we are, just as a junior and talking about powerlifting and soccer. I know both of those are really different kind of skill sets all together. So talk about how do you manage that time and work for both of them.
Well, I'm normally up here by 7 o'clock for powerlifting in the mornings. Recently stopped doing it, but that's what I've been doing since the start of the second semester. And then I go...
I'm generally lifting like a cup of coffee or something, Matt, at 7 a.m. That's about it. I'm not squatting. But no, I know. I see y'all up here in the morning. And so you come up here, you get your lifting in the morning, and then soccer after school.
Both. I do 30 minutes of powerlifting, and then I do the rest of soccer till 5:45. Probably.
Lifting twice a day, practicing soccer, doing all that stuff. Well, first of all, Dillon, man, let's give a shout out to your family, all your supporters out there. Let's give them because they've got to be doing some running around here, doing all that support and watching you and getting you to every event. But anyway, family shout out.
I do have to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister, along with all my grandparents who constantly post about it on Facebook.
Hey, there you go. Isn't that's great? That's what we love about it right now. I tell you, if you want to find out about Dillon, you just check out Facebook. It's out there. But no, that's fun. That's what we want. We like the ability to be able to support our students and we have one high school that we all kind of can rally behind. And thanks to GEUS for supporting us and all of that. But talk about powerlifting. So kind of the process. How do you make it to regionals and there's, I guess, a lot of different size kids lifting. Kind of talk about all of that out there.
So I went to state once and I've been to regionals twice, and this is going to be my 3rd year since I'm in 4th. A lot of the process is just doing your best. It's a mental game most of the time. But yeah, it's kind of funny when I'm in the lowest weight class, 114. But whenever you look at the super heavyweight and you see their bars nearly snapping on their back.
Yeah, they are there, but it is. So that's the thing. It's split up into different weight classes, and then that way you're competing against. And man, you've already been to state, and you're, also third trip to regionals. And so I know you're having success, but it comes down to that day, whatever, you've got to get the lifts that day. It doesn't matter, what you did any other time. And so it's, there's a lot of pressure on, but talk about the 3 lifts. What's your favorite at the meet, or what's your least favorite, or, kind of tell everybody about that.
So we start with squat, and we do 3 lifts each time. And you usually start with one that you're gonna get, and then you just go from there. Part of it is you also have to keep track of what everyone else is doing, know what you need to do.
Yeah, you got to stack up against all the other competitors.
But then we move on to bench, and then we do deadlift, and then we combine the total of your highest lifts, and that's how you determine the highest ranking at the meet.
There you go.
I have to say, squat's my favorite. I'm a bit shorter dude.
Squat, right? Strong legs. I'm telling you, do all that soccer and running and kicking. I get it all, but and so what's the most challenging?
Deadlift for me.
Deadlift, I think it is too, just watching. I mean, it's a strain. It really, there's a lot of technique involved, and a lot of, pull and don't pass out is what it looks like to me. Is what
I nearly did pass out once.
And it is. You talk about that's how hard, that's the amount of effort and the amount of work, man, that you guys put in. And so keep it up. That's exciting. And by the way, that's a lot of math involved. See how the athletics really kind of helping us with our math too. So all that's involved. I like to see that carry over though. But give a shout out to a teacher, since we're kind of talking about all the adding up of the numbers.
I have 2 favorite teachers, honestly, and one's gonna be Miss Thompson for FFA.
Oh yes, great shout out to her.
But also Mr. Felder for my U.S. history. I just had him my first time this year, but he's been one of the best teachers I've ever had.
Yes, outstanding teacher. Good shout out to Mr. Felder and Miss Thompson both, and the great job that y'all do with our kids here at Greenville High School, and all of that. And that's kind of part of it. You've got to be an athlete. You got to pass all your classes, all those things that go into it. You got to show up early. You got to stay late. To be successful, that's a lot of those things that are involved. And so we know that you're involved in some of those. What else? Give us some. How about a random thing, Dillon? What's your favorite food? If you're just going to go, not a restaurant, but what's your favorite food?
Steak.
Steak? Well, there you go. That's why you're lifting all that weight. I mean, you're eating that raw steak, not raw steak, but you're just eating and putting on the protein and all that stuff that power lifters do. And so steak, that's pretty good choice right there. And so, now talk about that with your, in each individual weight class, you add those up. And so kind of how do you come up with a team total or a team champion?
So the team total we combine you get points based on what place you get.
Sure.
So for example, I believe we got 2nd place at the previous meet because we had 3 guys with first, 2 guys with second, and then we only had 1 teammate who did not place.
Yeah.
And each medal was worth a point, and they combined together. The highest team total wins the reward.
There you go. Very similar to track, kind of how they do that with the scoring and all that. And so it's a team sport, a lot of individual effort though. There's nobody out there helping you squat that weight and all that, but it is kind of a team.
I think that's my favorite part of powerlifting is it is still a team sport, and you do aim for the first place team.
Sure.
But in the end, it also is an individual sport, so in the end, you also rely on yourself, but that does not discourage you from supporting your fellow teammates.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a lot of mental toughness to be focused and to, because all eyes are on you. When they say squat, it's time to go, and nobody can help then. And man, anyway, congratulations on the success, obviously, that you've had. I believe y'all are going to regionals next week, or is it this week already? Anyway, whenever the show airs, they won't know the difference. So it'll be fine. So, all right. So, what else? Just a junior, you got soccer going on in the middle of soccer season. All those things are working, but what about anything else outside of school? What else you got?
I'm just figuring out things. I help with FFA every now and then.
Well, I mean, if you're lifting and then after school, then you got FFA. I mean, there's not much time for anything else. It's a pretty busy schedule when you're looking, well, when do I actually have any free time though? But man, keep doing what you're doing. Good luck, and we're going to be cheering for y'all next week. And so, how about a favorite hangout spot? If it's not steak, or if you and maybe the power lifters or FFA, soccer, what's a good hangout we might see, Dillon?
If it's not my house, it's probably going to be Chick-fil-A.
Oh, there you go. There's another shout out to Chick-fil-A right there. Okay, Dillon, we're going to wrap it up. Are you a high five or a fist bumper?
Fist bumper.
Fist bumper right there. If y'all see Dillon out there lifting heavy stuff, playing soccer, helping with FFA, doing all those things. You give him a fist bump. He's a great kid. Okay, here we are with one of our Penny Perkins State Farm Players of the Week. This week for girls soccer, Nahima, introduce yourself to our Lion fans.
Hi, my name is Nahima Lopez, and I'm a right wing for the Lady Lion soccer team.
Right wing, and so that's more scoring or more defense?
Well, I kind of do a bit of everything.
Oh, look at that. That's why you're the Player of the Week.
Yeah,
See, that's it. Yeah, so, all right, well, then let's talk about that because I kind of like to ask everybody, so how long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing soccer since I was 5 years old.
5 years old? I can't remember. I couldn't do anything at 5 years. I would not have known. I mean, I don't know if I could follow the rules well, but anyway, so where did you start playing?
I played at the Y.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You started playing here in our city. Great. Shout out to our youth sports here. And playing kind of came all the way up. And so did you play at Greenville Middle School? You started playing?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
What about, do you play any other teams, teams right now, or just for the school?
Not at the moment. I just play for the school.
Good, just for the school. That's right. We want you playing just for the school. But anyway, well, let's give a shout out. How about any family or friends you got out there watching?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother for supporting me.
Good,
and all my games.
the time. And that's what we love about Greenville, man. Our parents and everybody can get involved and support our kids, support all our teams. So, all right. So, soccer season, we're right in the middle of the district. Got a lot of tough teams in district, but man, I really see y'all working and getting better. And so, kind of how do you feel about the next games coming up?
I feel like we lack a lot, but sometimes I feel like we could push through. I feel like it's more of a mental game because we do really good. Sometimes we just don't deliver like we should. But
that's what it takes because when you're playing other teams that are really good, you've got to just keep playing the whole time. And I know y'all started off. You had some really good wins, and started out won a tournament this year, one of the first times in a long time. So I know we got good things coming, and just a sophomore right now, already Player of the Week. So we're going to be leaning on you for the next few years to help the team go. So all right. So what about outside of soccer? Like let's say just a favorite teacher. Let's give a shout out to a teacher or your favorite class.
I think Coach Johnson. She teaches chemistry. So
Coach really Johnson, science teacher, teaching chemistry, good. And so, well, that's good. I like to see those high academic classes and our athletes that give shout out to those. And so, good. Taking chemistry, you got to pass all your classes. And, if you want to continue playing, that always is academics comes first. So I like to see that. Me and producer Matt would have probably said, shout out to our PE teacher but anyway, so, all right, well, let's say, what else are you involved in outside of soccer, man?
I'm part of the Robo Wranglers, and I'm also in band.
Boy, now that's a big program right there. Good shout out right there. And so I know y'all just had some success recently. So let everybody know about that.
Well, that was the VEX team. I'm part of the FRC team.
Okay, well, good. Well, like I said, see there, Matt, I'll just stick to PE and I'll talk about our sports. Anyway, but I know all of those are such big programs. Shout out to VEX too. So y'all have a competition coming up, or y'all have already?
Yeah, we have a competition coming up in 2 weeks. We're going to Fort Worth.
Okay, well, good. All right, well, y'all are excited and everything looking good?
Yes, everything.
All right, good. Well, I know that's such a big program and, represents the school so well. So, keep that up. What about, all right, well, let's get out of that. I'm going to quit messing up robotics talk right now. Let's talk about, how about just something fun? Let's say, what's just your favorite food? If you could just say, I want something right now, what's your favorite?
I say my mom's enchiladas.
Oh my goodness, that is a good choice. Number one, shout out to mom right there, but it's hard to beat homemade enchiladas anyway. And so next time you're bringing some to soccer practice, just let me know. I may be around right there. So, but anyway, no, that's good. That's fun right there. Friends come over, they want to know. That's what I'd be wanting to know. And when is mom cooking? And I'll be there. So, no, that's real fun. So, what about anything else you got going on? Maybe outside of soccer, other. Well, you got robotics. You got a lot of things going on.
In band also.
And in band also, and so you literally have no days off year round. Talk about that, because I know during band, especially during the season, y'all come up and you start practicing.
Yeah, we actually end right after marching season.
Yeah.
And then, robotics competition season ends after soccer season.
So it does kind of roll right into the other, but anyway, that's year round, and so that's good. I mean, that's what I really like it. I really like it when our students and our athletes are involved in so many things and, representing our school so well. And so, what would be more nerve-wracking then? What about if you're taking a penalty kick? What about that? Do you have a strategy involved? Do you just see it, or how do you work that out?
If I'm taking a penalty kick, I just think of a hard pass to the right corner, because other than that, I'm just gonna shoot over the goal.
Do you do like any kind of faking or hit, or you just go up and blast it?
Well, I think it's just in the moment how you feel and like what the goalie is. Yeah.
It is. I just think that, but that would be. I was just thinking, right there, because everybody's looking, everybody's wanting you to score right there, and so anyway, I was just kind of thinking that would be kind of a nerve-wracking moment out there in front of everybody. What instrument do you play in the band?
I play flute and piccolo.
Flute and piccolo, those are fun, right? Those are both fun. And so, would you rather have to do a solo or do a penalty kick with everybody watching?
A penalty kick.
Okay, a penalty kick right there.
For sure.
Solo would be, right there. People will be judging.
Oh, yeah.
Music, they will. So anyway, not me. I'll just be amazed at you doing all that. Wow, that's a lot of stuff that you're involved in, and that is really exciting. And so, and just a sophomore, you got a lot of great things still to come. And so, good luck the rest of the season, soccer, with robotics, and then with band, all those things going forward. And that's really fun. So, all right, we'd like to finish up with, are you a fist bumper or a high fiver?
A high fiver.
A high fiver right there. Y'all see Nahima out in the community doing all the great things, really busy all the time. So you better catch her fast, give her a high five. She's a great young lady. All right, welcome back to Coach's Corner, and this week I get to introduce our Penny Perkins State Farm Player of the Week for soccer. Archer, introduce yourself to our Lion fans.
Hello, I'm Archer Odeneal. I'm a senior and a center back.
A senior center back, and man, really a leader on the team, and been on varsity for
4 years.
All 4 years, ever since 9th grade. I mean, and so I see you in that leadership, and a lot of y'all's chemistry on the back row, all that. I mean, it just really is paying off right now. And so, before we get into that, give a shout out to friends and family, everybody that's watching.
Yeah, my family always comes out, always has supported me, and my girlfriend and her family also come out and support me daily.
Good. Well, there we go. We get to get the whole family involved, and Greenville it is. We got our one school, and we get to all come together and support it. And thanks, GEUS, for bringing those games and bringing these shows to us. So we get to kind of talk to you. So, man, let's talk about Archer a little bit. I've known you. You've played football, you've been our kicker, and all those things. And so, I've got to be around you for a long time. And so, man, really excited to see the things that you're doing. So let's talk about that. And it's our, senior years. A lot of the last times that you're going to do some things, and just kind of talk about as a senior how that feels different.
It's just so much more like I want to do it better. I want to be the best. Make sure I can live out my senior year the best.
And that legacy. I mean, with the success that the soccer team has had, and all those things, and being involved in that, and so because it's not just about the games, man. It's about the practices and all those and all that. But so man, you got your last senior night coming up. We got prom, we got graduation, all those things, and so like I said, it is kind of special. So anyway, not trying to kick you out the door yet, though, Archie. We're going to hang on to you for a little while longer, and so let's talk about it. We're in the middle of district play, and man, it's tough. A lot of good teams, which we know, and we're definitely one of them. And so kind of talk about where we are and kind of how you feel going forward. We've got a open date tonight so we can kind of catch our breath and get ready, but talk about that.
Well, we're just right in the middle of our district, right about sitting 4th place, and we have 3 more games, must-win games, and if we win those 3, we're in playoffs.
Yeah, and there's a lot of teams kind of all bunched in there together, and you know, because there's so many, like I said, so many quality teams in this district, and you know, and so anyway, good luck the rest of the way. You know, we're gonna be cheering for you, and if you can't make it to the game, you know, they're always on GEUS, so tune in right there and check them out. Thanks to y'all for covering those things for us. But all right, so center back, so you're in the back, and you know, so do you get involved in scoring often? Sometimes, how does that work? When do you get a chance to get down there and get your offensive shine on?
Well, not much, but I am tall, so whenever we go down and get a corner kick, I like to go up, and I have gotten 1 goal this season.
Well, see, there you go, right? That's impressive from all the way in the back row, and not just tall, but athletic, a good jumper, and evidently you got a good ability. Was it a header?
It actually was not. It was just a kick, just regular kick.
There you go, right there. See, and so you get down there, mix it up in the corner kicks, and they're going to know where you are next time. So, but no, talk about that on the back row, kind of how you. And there's no huddles, right? You don't get to huddle up and let the coach call a play like we do. So talk about that, the communication and how y'all do that on the field.
I think just the way we play is we talk so much. We're very friendly. We all know each other very well and have been friends for a long time. So the communication is just easy.
You mean friendly like good friends, not
Oh,
like
yeah.
nice. Yeah. But y'all are nice boys too.
Oh, yeah.
But no, you are. I mean, like I said, you can just tell the amount that y'all have played. I know you and the 2 Joels on the back row, right? Look,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and so all 3 seniors, by the way. So I know that's fun playing together. And like you said, man, y'all have either grown up playing. Man, talk about that. I know you've played soccer. When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 3. My brother was older, so he just played it, and I wanted to be like him.
And there's a good chance he was just maybe kicking soccer balls at you when you were a little kid, and man, all of a sudden you're in the game, you know. But man, so you started at 3 and you played. I know you've played Greenville youth leagues, and what about any other teams, select teams, or those kind of things, or?
I played mainly YMCA as I was growing up, and then joined a few club teams here and there, but that's all been over with for a year or so.
So that's a lot of success right there coming from Greenville Youth Sports and then our Greenville soccer program. So I'm proud of that, and you know, congratulations, and man, you know, a team leader and all that. So well, let's get out of soccer just for a minute, because I know you got, as a senior, graduation and that. Let's give a shout out to a favorite class, teacher, somebody out there.
I'm actually in an education class with Miss Duke. And
oh man, she is awesome. I can tell you that right now, producer Matt. I know one thing. I know that she is awesome. I'll make sure I put that out there every chance I get. So.
And she's changed my career path for the future.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So thinking of education or thinking of getting there. Okay. So what about your graduation plans?
I actually want to go and pursue my education at Commerce and become an education master. I don't know, teacher,
there you go.
something
Good.
like
something
that.
Like that. Heck yeah. And I happen to know an athletic director that has a lot of input on hiring coaches, and so man, I'm just anyway. No, man, that's great. And education is one of those fields, you know, where people are always kind of a little bit uncertain in it, but I mean, it's so necessary, and so man, I'm super proud to hear that you're considering that, and anyway, so. Not kicking you out the door yet, though, but all those things coming up, graduation, all that. You're talking about going to Commerce. What else do you have going on? Maybe outside of soccer, maybe other things at school. What else you got going on?
Not really too much. I did join Destination Imagination with a few of my friends.
DI, another great program here at Greenville High School, and so y'all have a state tournament coming up.
Yes.
All right.
Our state tournament is March 24th and 25th.
All right, good. That's over in Arlington, I know.
Yes.
Miss Duke being the state director, I kind of, but who's your teacher sponsor?
Coach Ford, actually.
Hey, Coach Ford, and so hey, we got a rookie out there with a DI team, and so what challenge are y'all doing?
We're doing improv.
Improv, so y'all just kind of show up and just be yourselves, right?
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Well, daggone, and I bet you're good at that, because that's one thing I know, that you can show up and be like you. I promise you that. So
Yeah.
no, that's fun, man. That's a good combination. Another one of those chance to show your academics and all those things. Your creative thinking and everything. So all right, so you kind of got some college plans lined up. We got college finishing up, or your soccer senior year finishing up, and good luck with that. And DI. So let's just hit some random favorite things about Archer then. How about that? So, other than soccer and all that, what about, what would be your next favorite sport other than soccer?
I'd have to go football.
Oh, there you go, right there, because you were just our kicker, but I know right now I've seen those hands at work. I've seen you play again, just all around good athlete. And so I've seen you with some talent in that, and obviously, you helped us all year, kicking, punting, all those things. And I kept telling you to get in there and play receivers. So, man, just a great kid, part of our program that I've been proud to be around you. And so, favorite food.
I'd say probably just tacos.
Tacos, right? It's hard to go wrong with them. It's matter of fact, it's Taco Tuesday today.
It is.
Producer Matt, Taco Tuesday, Taco Casa, another shout out, local place right there. I don't mind, I said it. So tacos right there. If we push play on your music list right now, what's going to come on?
Either some Bad Bunny.
We actually do that, man. Anyway, we'll just take your word for it. Right?
Either some Bad Bunny or definitely some rap.
There you go. Well, something to get you hyped up, man, and get you going, and all that energy. You run around like a Bad Bunny out there on the soccer field. I don't know. We may need to take that out. But anyway, I say stuff. But man, Archer, great kid, great young man. Know great things are going to be in your future, and so, man, coming up here, shout out right now to let you give one shout out to like our freshmen, sophomores, all those guys coming up in the soccer program, and what kind of advice you'd give them.
I think that y'all just need to focus and just do what coach says and just work hard and be what you can be.
It is. You can't just show up and be good, man. It takes, maybe not having to start at 3 years old, maybe after, but it does. That's what all of our kids have grown up playing sports, and man, so much enjoyed watching it, and we're going to miss you. I know you're not gone yet, though, but man, it kind of is emotional for us that have been around you for all these years, man. And so I know I'm going to miss you, and Miss Duke, and all of us are going to miss you, man. And so congratulations on a great career so far. Keep it up, man. We're going back-to-back playoffs, and so y'all get behind the Lions as we finish out their season. So if you're out at a restaurant, hanging out, you and the soccer kids, where are y'all likely to be?
Well, soccer kids, that's CC's, but definitely by myself, I'd like to go to Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel right there, good. Can't get you some breakfast anytime, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good place to be right there. Man, Archer, last thing, high five or fist bumps?
Definitely fist bumps.
Fist bumps for Archer, man. If y'all see Archer out in the community, playing soccer, doing great things, hanging out with friends, man, he's a great young man. He's going to do great things. You give him a fist bump.
I own an electric company.
I own a power plant.
I own an internet provider.
Because I'm the owner, real people answer my calls.
Since I'm the owner, I can walk right in and talk to people face to face.
As an owner, a technician comes to my house to make sure my internet problem is fixed right.
At GEUS, we treat you like you own the place because you do. GEUS, true local ownership.
Welcome back to Coach's Corner, and I'm here with another one of our Penny Perkins State Farm Players of the Week. This week for baseball, congratulations, Brandt, and introduce yourself to our Lion family.
I'm Brandt Downing. I'm a center fielder. I'm a junior.
And just an all-around baseballer. So you, what about besides center field? Do you pitch any? Do you play any other positions? I know, you kind of coming up have done a lot of stuff, but.
I start pitching sometimes, but I try to stay away from the pitching.
Okay, yeah, you just handle center fielder right there. Like I said, I know you got the big arm though, but pitching, it's a little different. So,
it's a lot.
If you ever want to keep the batters, kind of uneasy though, put you in there, come inside a little bit, make them move around. But no, anyway, we're so glad to have you here. Welcome to the show, man. I think it's your first time here. Mm-hmm. Oh, this will be great. I can't wait to talk about it. So, because I do know that you happen to be one particular teacher in the building, one of their almost favorite students. So, Miss Duke will be glad to see this right now. She's glad to have you on the show. So, anyway, talk about that. Other than Miss Duke, give a shout out to any of your teachers out there, favorite class or something like that.
I would say Coach Hazlitt in physics.
It's a great class, and a real high academic class, which I like to see our athletes, give shout outs to, those academic classes, and all of that it takes, you know, when you want to go to college and do those things. But proud of that. You know, that's a good class, and shout out to Coach for all the things he does in his science class for our kids. And so, all right, let's talk about the season so far. You know, we're just getting underway, and you know, it's kind of tournament season. So I know there's a lot of things, but how do you feel right now? And you know, with you personally right now, your game right now, and just the team.
So scrimmages, they're a little rough at first, and then it got a lot better. Tournaments, we have been doing pretty good. Right now we're 5-2.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a little more than pretty good right there. That's a pretty good start to the season, and you know, and so I know we had the game last night. I haven't got the results. This will be hot off the presses.
7-2, we won.
Okay, good. I didn't want to. We would have edited that out, Matt. That was a bad call. I've done that once before, so no. Anyway, I think I had heard that, but anyway, no, good. Congratulations. How'd you do last night?
I did really good.
Did you really?
2 for 3, double and a triple.
Well, there you go. So, I mean, not only hitting the ball, that's pretty good wheels, you know, playing center field. Obviously, you got to cover a lot of ground. And so, you know, talk about that. Has it just come naturally? Or, you know, I know you have alignments in that, but I mean, how do you know, cover a lot of ground out there in center field and you have no idea where the ball's going?
Well, I really look at the pitches coming out of the pitcher's hand, where that's going to go. Like, if it's going outside, most likely they're not going to pull the ball. They're going to hit it the other way.
Well, there we go with all that baseball strategy talk again. I'm just trying to watch them hit the ball, Matt. I start chasing the ball. I might as well like be playing fetch with the dog or something. But anyway, so I know you've got those cues and all that. But, man, if the ball's in the gap, then you just got to go.
Turn and run.
Okay, I've seen you lay out and make some catches and all that. So, is that necessary, or is that just for show?
It's necessary.
Okay, I was just making sure. I mean, I get it though, but no, that's fun, man. And you know, wish you continued success on the season and all that. So, what's more nerve-wracking then? Well, talk about that. That's fun. So you're 3-2 in the box, 2 outs, and you know you're up there, or you get a ball in the gap, and you know you got to make the play. You know what I mean? Game on the line, kind of either way. Which is more nerve-wracking? Both are a little bit, right? Okay.
Both, yeah.
But like I said, I know that, you know, from having seen you, man, you get in those situations and you just, you know, you
got to focus up.
Yeah, you let all your things, you know, all the practice and all that, because I know, you know, I see y'all putting in the work, see you putting in the practice. Supposed to rain a little more this week, so I guess you got your rain gear ready for playing and all that. I know that kind of makes it difficult. Talk about that, how you have to kind of change practice around.
Well, yeah, practice has been a struggle. We've only got to be on our field like 2 times since we started practice, just because it's been so wet. Yeah. But we're adapting and overcoming.
We are. Like I said, I see you. We're in the batting cages. You're in the indoor. You're doing a lot of different things, and so kind of at this time of year, you know, we have to battle the weather. But a real nice day today when we don't have a game, obviously. But anyway, we got another tournament coming up. Okay, is that the last tournament probably? Or?
No, we have one more after that next week.
2 more tournaments coming up. And then roll into district play. Kind of a new district with some new teams, but you know, we know it's going to be competitive. And so how do you feel about that? How many of those new teams do y'all know about that much?
I don't feel too bad about it. We're playing the better caliber teams first, which was the opposite last year. Last year we played the better teams at the end and we played a lot better against them.
Yeah.
So we struggled at the beginning playing the worst teams that we probably should have beat. So I think this year we're going to be better off playing them first and then playing the lower caliber teams. They're still good teams, but they're not.
It's a tough district. Yeah, I mean, and when you play 5A sports in this part of North Texas, you know, it's there's no easy route. And so anyway, we're looking forward to that. I know those tournaments kind of get y'all a lot of playing, a lot of games, and a lot of work to prepare you for that. So keep that up. So let's say maybe outside of baseball, and I know that's a big commitment. I know y'all play a lot, but what other things are you involved in?
Man, I really don't do much outside of baseball.
Okay, you're just baseball though. Okay, well, I mean, so how long have you been playing then?
Since I was walking.
Since you can remember, since you had like plastic bat in hand as a little kid, right? I mean,
little tykes.
Yeah, there we go, little, see? And so, no, that's good. And so, always played, I guess, kind of played up through youth leagues. Are you playing any, you have club team as well? Who do you play with? Give us
Play for 5-Star in the summer.
Okay, good. And where are they out of mainly?
Everywhere.
Okay.
But my team specifically is out of the Plano, pretty much everywhere. We're a national team, so we have guys from everywhere.
Wow, I mean that's a lot of traveling, a lot of tournaments, a lot of that. Shout out families, give a shout out to family and friends, everybody that's watching out there.
Yeah, thank you to all my family. Really, I mean, they all support me.
And that's a lot of miles put in, traveling to tournaments and all that. But man, it's really paying off. I know you're off to a good start, and so kind of wish you continued success on that. And I know you will, and so. All right, Brandt, let's get out of that a little bit. Let's say if we push play on your music, your phone or something right now, what's going to come on?
Man, I got a little bit of a mix of everything.
Do you? Okay, well, which one? Let's see.
Well, there's a little bit of rap in there.
Okay, there you go.
And always got the Miley Cyrus.
Well, I mean, okay. You would,
put you in a good mood.
Have a wide variety. It really is.
And then I have the country playlist too.
Well, there you go. I mean, like I said, that's part of it. I mean, we are in Texas, so I mean, I think that's kind of all part of it. But anyway, so well-rounded in music. I know well-rounded in academics and athletics. All around, got a lot of great things going on. And so, all right. So let's say baseball team, y'all are out somewhere hanging out. What's a favorite place y'all are going to go eat or hang out? Where are y'all likely to be?
Man, we're going to Pizza Hut.
Going to Pizza Hut, right? And if you get there for the lunch buffet, that's even better. But Pizza Hut can't go wrong. Really good pizza right there. And so, well, Brandt, as you're finishing up, kind of starting getting into the middle part of the season, talk about, just kind of the focus, because I know that, it gets to where there's so many games and so many practices. And so kind of how do you keep that focus and, with preparation and games and all that?
It's really just trusting the process and staying focused in on what you have to work on to better yourself and be better for the team. And just building the team to get the end goal.
Well, and that's what we want. I mean, we want our younger players. We want them looking up to y'all. Y'all are still, even as a junior, I know you're a returning varsity player and one of our key players. And so, man, keep doing those things. Keep leading the team. I know we're off to a great start, and so, man, y'all keep it up. And just a reminder, it doesn't come easy. I mean, it really is. Right. It's a full-time job to be successful at it, and so. Congratulations and keep it up. And so, man, wind it up. Fist bumper or high fiver?
Fist bump.
Fist bump right there. And if y'all see Brandt out there at the baseball field, chasing down line drives or doing all those things, I guess the wheels helped with the double and the triple a little bit too, right? There we go. So, track coach, I'm just kind of letting you in right there. You got some speed right here. Now, all around great kid, man. If y'all see Brandt out there, you give him a fist bump. Hey, here we are back on Coach's Corner on GEUS, and Penny Perkins State Farm Player of the Week for softball this week. Just a freshman?
Yes, sir.
Merci, introduce yourself to our Lion fans.
I'm Merci Tippit. I play left field, and I'm a freshman.
Freshman this year, and had off to a great start for the season. And so, well, before we get into that, let's just give a shout out to family and friends. I know that's quite a bit of people you're related to in Hunt County, but I'll give a shout out to everybody.
I just give a shout out to my entire family. They are more than supportive, and they always have been. And I have some of the best friends, always there for me.
That's a lot of people. It would have kind of probably delayed the show, Matt, if we tried to go through everybody. But now, shout out like there. It's what we love about Greenville. We have our one high school town, and we have so many people that are here and get to support us, and so it is fun, and we hear them at the games. It's so good. I know you do. And so let's talk about that. How long have you been playing softball? Because I know you just didn't roll out being this good. So when did you start playing?
It's been about 10 years. I've been playing my entire life.
Okay, you've been playing a lot. I mean, since as soon as you could swing a bat, y'all were doing it. So where did you start playing?
I started playing in Greenville. I've been playing in Greenville my entire life.
Started playing here.
Rec ball.
Our youth sports program. Shout out to them playing softball up here at the sports park, and just have kind of kept it up. Do you play with any other summer league teams or anywhere else? Yeah,
I played with the select team for a few years, and then I quit whenever I went to high school. But I think I'm going to pick up some summer ball.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it just takes a lot of playing, like a lot of commitment, and so, and shout out to parents, a lot of taking the practices and taking the tournaments and all of that, and so, but it seems to really be paying off. I know right now, the team's off to a really good start, and you're off to a great start, and so, how do you feel? I know we're getting close to district play, and so, kind of, how do you feel about the rest of the season?
It's going really good. As a whole, our team is so good. Like, we play really well together. We all have really great chemistry.
It is. I mean, and that's what it takes. The whole team, making plays, and left fielder out there running down fly balls. And so, what's more nerve-wracking? A line drive shot that you got to just try to sprint, or an easy fly ball that's just hanging up there? What's more nervous?
I feel like a fly, just because when you're in a live drive, you're not really thinking, you're just going.
You just got to go right there, and then the one that's just barely coming, and it's
you're
like and everybody's like, oh, that's easy, and so, no, I would. That's a lot of time to think about it, a lot of time for the ball to hit me right on the head or something, probably. So, but anyway, and so, on the bases, now, are you a bunter, or are you so you'll slap one down, is that the right?
I bunt them.
Yeah, and then just let the wheels take over right there. There you go, all-around athlete. That's what it's so good. And then when you're on the bases, then you're stealing. Around. I mean, it's
very aggressive base runner.
The green light is on. I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Good right there. Well, coach knows you get on base and keep doing what you're doing, and helping produce runs and all of that. So, all right. So let's get out of softball just for a minute. Let's talk about what other things you're in, what other sports, what other things going on in school.
I really don't do too much out of softball, but I produce a lot outside of school softball. Like I do lessons and stuff.
Okay, yeah, kind of helping coach and with any of the young kids. That's a fun thing, get out there, or just in general.
I help coach my little sister, but then also I help my little brothers in their other sports. But I have a whole bunch of siblings, so I'm always busy.
I know you do. So that's a lot of playing, that's a lot of coaching, that's a lot of giving back, man. Keep it up. And just a ninth grader. So, man, we're looking forward. We got a long time left with you up here at Greenville High School, and can't wait to see all the things that you're going to do. How about, speaking of Greenville High School, how about a favorite teacher, favorite class, somebody like that?
My favorite teacher will have to be Mr. Summerall in biology.
Oh, he is a great teacher. Shout out right there, and good. Hey, shout out to biology. As a former science teacher, that's how I like to hear that. So that was a long time ago. But anyway, I think I really did it once upon a time. So shout out to biology, Mr. Summerall. Great thing, great job you do with our kids up here. So appreciate that. What about, let's just say some just random favorite things then. If you're, what about do you have a TV show or a series or something like that you watch all of them, anything like that?
I love Criminal Minds, but I'm really on Outer Banks right now.
Outer Banks, okay, Outer Banks. I know I've got a sophomore at the house. I think she's in Outer Banks. I'll see that sometimes. It's like teenagers on the beach and stuff. I see. I told you right there. I watch a lot of stuff in my house. So anyway, no, that's good. What about if we push play on your phone right now? What song's going to come on?
Just about everything right now. But mostly country, probably.
Mostly country right there. Well, we are in Greenville, so that's that sounds good to me right there. Favorite food?
I love Chinese food.
Love Chinese. Me too. Are you a sushi or just sushi? There you go. You can't go wrong. Tokyo Express. I'm telling you right now, it's good. I'm with you on that right there. So, all right, Merci. How about if you and the softball team or family or whatever, y'all are hanging out, what's a favorite restaurant or somewhere y'all like to hang out?
Chick-fil-A or Panera?
Chick-fil-A or Panera, two good choices right there. Very good. Miss Duke loves both of those, so I get it. I don't really see it. Anyway, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry. Edit that out. I forgot. Anyway, no, those are great places, as I said. Miss Duke loves them, and my whole family does. So anyway, Merci, I'm going to try to survive this and wrap it up. We like to say at the end, are you a high fiver or a fist bumper?
Fist bumper.
You're a fist bumper right there. Well, ninth grade, softball phenom, coming up, doing a lot of great things in the community, really involved with family and all that. And so proud of you, and keep it up. If y'all see Merci out in the community, give her a fist bump. She's a great kid. Hey, here we are back on Coach's Corner, and man, am I glad to introduce you this week, our tennis player of the week, Isaac. Introduce yourself to our Lion family.
I'm Isaac Moncibaie, and I'm the #1 boys single player for GHS.
Good, and just a junior right now, so man, you got a lot of tennis left in front of you, but and so y'all had some success at your last tournament, and so how'd that go? Talk about that real quick.
The past tournament, not the last one, I got first place, and then this past tournament, I got second place for singles.
Man, that's really good. I mean, so that's a lot of work paying off, and so let's give a shout out to friends and family that are watching first, and then we're gonna get into some stuff. So
I'd like to give a shout out to my 2 parents for always being supportive and being at my games.
Good, right there. They're cheering you on, and so are they tennis players? Did you start playing with them, or how long have you been playing?
I've been playing since middle school, and I started playing with my dad, so yeah. He's been able to beat me for a while, but now I'm able to beat him.
Oh, there you go. See, right there, it always catches up on you parents. It always does. So, but no, that's fun. That's kind of a good thing, man. That's really exciting that you just picked up in middle school and now having a lot of success. And so, what about other than singles? Have you done any doubles or any of that also, or what all have you done?
Yeah, in the fall, I played mixed doubles with Maggie Higgs.
Okay, good. And so, so you've done a little doubles work, and mainly a singles player. So are you charge the net? Do you get to the net on people? Or are you more of just your ground strokes and wear them down? What's Isaac's game?
Yeah, well, I try to do some net sometimes, but I mainly just like to be a wall for the player and just wear them out.
And just wear them down, man. I'm telling you, just like hitting it up against the wall, man. It's coming back every time. And so, well, good. Keep it up. I know that strategy is paying off, and so, but if you ever rush the net, man, I mean, that's always exciting to me. You do it. You get that opportunity, you go get it. But anyway, no, so you got tennis going on. What about other things? Other sports that you've played, other things that you got going on in school? What else do you do?
I'm mainly in tennis, but I also play soccer as well.
Okay, you play soccer. You playing at the school right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Doing both right. How's that going?
We're doing pretty good. We don't have that many losses, a lot of ties and a lot of wins. So.
Okay, well, good. I mean, that's, and so, so are you a forward? Are you a scorer? Are you a defender? Where are you playing?
I'm a center back. I'm kind of like Archer, so I just stay in the back.
Okay, so you're kind of a little more defender guy out there, and so, well, good. That's like, I mean, you can chase down a tennis ball, you can chase down a soccer ball, I guess. I think all, and so, but all around athlete, man, I like that. We, really like to see that and promote that. Our students that are multi-sport athletes, and that's a lot of work. How long have you played soccer? You've been doing that for?
Yes, I've actually been playing soccer since I was like 3 or 4. So. Okay,
played. Come up through Greenville U?
Yes, sir. Through the YMCA.
Okay, good. Playing here in the city, and playing, and so, and now representing Greenville High School in 2 sports and doing a good job, man. And so, keep it up. What about outside of sports? What about favorite class, favorite teacher?
I would definitely have to say Miss Alinsky.
Oh man, a great math teacher. Shout out Miss Alinsky. What a good job she does with all of our students, and we have a lot of athletes that come in and talk about it. And so, man, I know that means that as a teacher doing a great job. And so, thank you and keep it up. So, all right, that's what level math is that?
Right now I'm in pre-calculus.
Pre-calculus. See there, producer Matt, we've already talked about that. They're talking about, I don't even know what that is. I mean, we're talking classes right now, a junior in high school. Now, really, I mean, those are really high-level classes, and man, that's really going to pay off for you in the future. And so, you got a whole another year involved, but have you thought about college? Any kind of early plans or that?
Yeah, I'd like to attend A&M Commerce, and next year I plan on doing more dual credit classes.
Okay, good. Kind of get you started right there. A&M Commerce, really close by. They do a great job working with Greenville High School and our students. And so, anyway, you got a lot of time before you got to make those decisions. So, what about here as we're progressing through now? In the fall, it's a little different where you play tournaments every week. In the spring, it really kind of all builds up to the district tournament.
Yeah.
And so, talk about that, how you have to qualify, and if you get to advance, talk about that process.
So right now we're in like a tournament season, so I'm getting to see all the schools that we're going to be playing at district. So I guess playing all around in these different schools, it gives me an idea of who I'm going to be playing at district.
And then when the district tournament comes around, man, it's all on the line right there. You know, I mean, it's you know, and that happens a lot. You know, but you know, a lot of sports they have, you know, several games, you know, throughout the season, and you can afford to slip up. But you know, the tracks and the powerlifting and tennis, man, it's that day. And so, is that nerve-wracking, or is that just, you know, you've kind of dealt with that and played tournaments forever? Is it any different right then, where you know, man, I'm one loss and season over?
I mean, yeah, it does get a little nervous because it's like single elimination. So if you lose the first one, you're out. But it also gives you a lot of joy to like win like those games because you know you're doing a good job.
Yeah, you do. And then so top 2 advance, you know, and then you would get to keep on advancing and play then at the regional tournament and those kind of things. And so, man, good luck. I know that's coming up a little later this spring. And so what about outside of you know, tennis or soccer? I mean, I know those take a lot of time. Let's talk about balancing that time. How do you find time to practice everything?
Well, I try to do like a back and forth type schedule where I practice tennis one day and then I practice soccer the next.
And you just kind of run from the field to the tennis courts. That gets you running in the middle right there. And so, hey, you're not going to wear you down. I know that. I mean, you're playing soccer, you're playing tennis. And so I no wonder you wear those tennis players down because, I mean, you got to be in great shape to do both of those. So, you know, congratulations to you. Shout out to the coaches for being able to, you know, to share athletes and make it so that you can do both. And that's something that we really believe in and that I promote. And so I'm glad to see it in action. And so anyway, so district's coming up soon. And then what else? What other things? Let's go through, let's just jump into some favorite things. Then. Let's do something just for fun a little bit. Let's say, how about a favorite, what's your favorite food?
Definitely a burger. You can never go wrong with a burger.
Good. Any particular spot? Where's a good burger spot?
I like In-N-Out, but I also can't eat In-N-Out without some cane sauce.
In-N-Out's not in Greenville, so we're going to say, but In-N-Out, it's kind of close to Greenville.
Yeah.
What about a Greenville spot? What's your favorite Greenville spot?
Probably Chili's.
Oh, Chili's, there you go. You can't go wrong there. You got a whole lot of things on there. You got burgers, got a lot of things. And those baby back ribs or something they got, I don't know, it just kind of popped in my head. So what about if we push play on your music right now on your phone, what's going to come on?
Probably some rap.
Probably some rap right there. Well, it's really popular with the youngins these days, Matt. That's what they all seem to have right there. But I get it. You know what I mean? It does. It's exciting, kind of pumps you up, gets you going. And, man, with all the soccer and all the tennis, all those things, you got to stay pumped up. And so, all right. Good luck. District coming up. District play in soccer is continuing. Good luck at the district tennis meet. And so I know that's a big thing coming up. And so, so if y'all are hanging out and you said your soccer teammates, y'all are just hanging out somewhere, or your tennis teammates, where are they likely to see you?
Probably Starbucks.
Oh, going through Starbucks, getting a little quick drink, a little shot or something of some espresso or some kind of coffee drink. I got everything in the world there, almost except coffee. It's amazing to me. So anyway, no, I know everybody loves that place. And so we'll wind it up with, are you a fist bumper or a high five?
Definitely a fist bumper.
Definitely a fist bumper. Man, if y'all see Isaac out there playing soccer, doing all the great things, playing tennis, leading our tennis team, man, that's really busy right there. Maybe at Starbucks. So if y'all do, you give him a fist bump. He's a great young man.
This video has been brought to you by GEUS. GEUS is your community-owned provider for electric, internet, cable TV, and true local programming.